Ever wonder how we went from ancient honey treats to sour gummies and chocolate bars that melt in your mouth? Candy. It's more than just sugar. It's culture, it's childhood, it's big business. And believe it or not, it's ancient. Today, we're diving into the sweet, sticky history of candy, from sacred rituals to sugar rushes. And trust me, this story is wilder than you think. So grab your favorite snack and stick around. You might never look at candy the same way again. Long before M&Ms and M's and marshmallows, early civilizations had their own version of candy. The ancient Egyptians were some of the first sweet tooths in history. They coated fruits and nuts in honey, turning nature's sugar into early desserts. The ancient Egyptians were some of history's first recorded sweet tooths. Sugar as we know it didn't exist yet, so their go-to sweetener was honey, harvested from domesticated bees. They'd use it to coat dates, figs, and nuts, creating chewy, sticky treats for feasts and religious offerings. In fact, honey wasn't just food, it was sacred. Egyptians believed honey was a gift from the sun god Ra, and it often appeared in temple rituals and burial goods, ensuring the dead had sweetness in the afterlife. Some recipes were surprisingly elaborate, blending honey with sesame seeds, spices, and fruits to make energy-rich snacks for laborers working on monuments like the pyramids. Meanwhile, in India, around 500 BCE, a whole new chapter in candy history was beginning, and it started with sugarcane. Indian farmers discovered that by boiling sugarcane juice and allowing it to cool, it would form tiny, crunchy crystals. These little nuggets of sweetness were easy to store, easy to carry, and unlike honey, didn't require bees at all. They called it khanda, a Sanskrit word meaning piece or fragment. Over centuries, this word traveled along trade routes, morphing through languages until it became the English word candy. But sugar in ancient India wasn't just a treat, it was a symbol of hospitality and celebration. Offering guests a small piece of crystallized sugar was a sign of respect and welcome, much like offering tea today. These early sugar crystals would eventually spread to Persia, the Middle East, and Europe, setting the stage for sugar's domination of the sweet world. The Greeks and Romans? They used honey-dipped fruits and flowers as both medicine and luxury snacks. Back then, candy wasn't just fun, it was fancy. When Arab traders refined sugar making and introduced it to Europe, everything changed. Only the wealthy could afford it, and they used it for fancy feasts or as medicine. That's right. In medieval Europe, candies were sold in apothecaries, like pharmacies, mixed with herbs to treat everything from coughs to digestion. Candy was sweet, but also functional. Then came the Industrial Revolution, and sugar got cheap. Machines made it easy to mass-produce sweets, and suddenly candy wasn't just for royalty. Enter penny candy. Sold in general stores and on street corners, these bite-sized treats became a daily joy for children. From caramels to toffees and boiled sweets, there was something for everyone, and candy became a key part of growing up. Candy was no longer elite. It was for the people. Now let's talk chocolate. Before it was sweet, it was sacred. The Mayans and Aztecs drank bitter cacao in ceremonial rituals. It was considered the food of the gods. In the 1800s, everything changed. European inventors mixed cocoa with sugar, added milk, and made the first solid chocolate bars. Brands like Cadbury, Hershey, and Nestle jumped in and built chocolate empires. From Snickers to Reese's, chocolate candy became a cultural force and a global favorite. In the 20th century, candy became more than just food, it became culture. It tied itself to holidays, like Halloween, Easter, and Valentine's Day. Trick-or-treating? Basically a candy-sponsored tradition. Today, candy is more diverse than ever. From Japanese Kit Kats in hundreds of flavors, to sour candies, sugar sprays, and viral TikTok challenges, the candy industry is always evolving and tapping into every generation. In the 21st century, candy has transformed from a simple treat into a global industry, buzzing with innovation and booming market value. Candy is now a $250 billion global industry. Every culture has its own spin, from Mexican tamarind candies to Turkish delight. In the United States, the candy and confectionery market is expected to hit about $36 billion by 2025. Fun fact, Sweden eats more candy per person than any country in the world, especially on Saturdays. Meanwhile, the average American eats over 20 pounds of candy every year. That's about the size of a small dog. And the future? Think plant-based gummies, sugar-free innovations, and even 3D printed candy. Candy isn't just sweet. It's scientific now. So the next time you unwrap a candy bar, remember, you're not just satisfying a craving. You're biting into thousands of years of culture, science, and innovation. If you enjoyed this sweet ride through history, give us a like, hit subscribe, and tell us your favorite candy in the comments below. Until next time, stay sweet.